SEO can bring you tons of benefits, we all know that. However, SEO is extremely challenging, and trying to keep pace with the continual updates and avoiding technical site issues is just part of an SEO's daily life. My name is Chipo from Quick Evolve, a digital marketing agency based in Australia, and I will share with you guys the 5 biggest SEO mistakes you are probably making. So, why are you not ranking number one for your focus keyword? Well, perhaps you are doing things wrong. You might be creating the wrong content, ignoring site speed and mobile friendliness, failing to invite people to your website, failing to keep people on your website, or making things difficult for crawlers. Even if you are already aware of a number of problems with your website, it can be a struggle to maintain its health in this ever changing world of SEO. But with a firm grasp of the biggest mistakes, you can give yourself a fighting chance at keeping technical issues to a minimum and website performance to a maximum. And knowing some of the best SEO practices certainly helps too, and can definitely help you understand why you are not ranking number one for your focus keyword. From small local businesses to large corporations, lots of websites are making similar mistakes, so don't let these blunders derail your SEO success. Let us discuss each of these mistakes and what you should do to fix them. Mistake number one: creating the wrong type of content. So, the first mistake is creating the wrong type of content. To find out what your page is about and whether you can provide the answers searchers are looking for, search engines like Google need to read enough pieces of content in your site. If you have only written 3 or 4 sentences about a topic, you can't expect Google to see you as an expert on it. This just indicates to Google that your page is probably isn't the best result to match the search query. Search engines want to serve their users with the most relevant content for their search terms, so make sure that you provide answers to users' needs. Otherwise, you won't rank well. What you should do is to write for both search engines and your audience. Stop fitting several unrelated topics into one article. Instead, focus on quality, uniqueness, matching search intent, and proper inclusion and optimization of keywords. Writing quality content means writing original content that shows your expertise. The days are gone when keyword stuffing words. So focus on your text, making them easy to read and absorb. Mistake number two: ignoring site speed and mobile friendliness. Another part of SEO that many website owners overlook is site speed. It's true, this requires some work and resources, but this is very important, especially these days. The faster your site, the more Google will favor it. With the page experience ranking factor slowly rolling out, it's important to work on your site speed to keep your page in the search terms. Google and other search engines can also recognize when your website is not mobile friendly. So if you haven't considered a smooth mobile experience for your audience, your rating on search engine can be jeopardized. What you should do is improve your website's load time, invest in responsive design, and give your users a better mobile experience by creating mobile content aimed at that purpose. What we often recommend is to start by optimizing your images. A lot of websites have images that are relatively large, taking a lot of time to load. This makes your website slower than it has to. Resizing your images can speed up the loading time. Depending on the CMS you use, there are a number of good plugins you can use to optimize your images even without coding knowledge. Mistake number three: failing to invite people to your website. Metadata is what appears on search engine result pages or SERPs when a website comes up for certain queries. It includes the title of your page and its meta description. Metadata is not a ranking factor, but it does play an important part in your click-through rate, or CTR. CTR gives some insights into how likely potential visitors are to click on your site in the result pages. What you should do is optimize your meta descriptions with a clear and attractive message about what people can find on your site. The more likely are likely people are to think your site will provide an answer to the search query, the more traffic your page will gain. If possible, we suggest you add your keyword to the title. However, make sure that your page isn't too long. If your page title is too long, it will get cut off, and you don't want potential visitors to see just half of your page title in the search results. Mistake number 4, failing to keep people on your site. Once you've got visitors landing on your site, your next goal is to keep them. You don't want to have a very high bounce rate or have visitors bouncing back to the result page once they have read something on your page. What you should do is to encourage your visitors to click through your site. The best way to do this is to create a call to action or CTA that stands out, which is usually a button that offers an action to your visitor. Some examples include sign up, call us, and buy buttons. However, stop trying to have one main CTA that stands out from the rest of your page. You can also add relevant internal links to other pages on your website. This is actually also an important part of SEO and should be part of your marketing efforts. Mistake number 5, making things difficult for crawlers. Crawlability alongside indexing issues as one of the crucial health indicators of a website. When it comes to the crawlability of your site, there is ground to be both lost and gained in the SERPs. From technical SEO perspective, ignoring any crawling can affect some of the pages on your site's visibility as they should be to Google. What you should do is assess your site for broken or black elements that restricts its crawlability. You can use tools such as SEMrush or Ahrefs to determine such crawlability and indexing issues. So, search engine optimization or SEO is an indispensable part of any content marketing. However, it needs a lot of work and dedication. With its numerous different parts that require time and effort, it is easy to forget things and make these mistakes. Well, you don't want to make a single mistake that will cost you your rankings. Luckily, now you get acquainted with these mistakes, so they are now easier to recognize before you make them. Thank you guys, and see you on the next one.